Hello, hello, my beautiful people. It's me, Altheta, your magical minister. I'm live again today. Um, I really am not so prepared to come live, but I really have to do this now. Um, Lights are out. I don't have a lot of lighting time, so I want to proceed. You know, um, As you all know, welcome to Magical Minister 777 here on YouTube, TikTok, and I believe also Facebook. Um, as you all know, I am the goddess, the empress. I'm in the energy of, you know, the divine feminine. And I carry sometimes a very heavy empathic gift tuning in to energy that, whether it's in my midst immediately or if it's something that comes across my path by way of information, the news, conversation, someone else bringing it to me. And in this last, I would say this week, been a lot of empathic energy activity, should I say. And more specifically, what's really pushing me and driven me to this quick live is our beloved, the unfortunate, tragic loss of two Pennsylvania state troopers and one civilian here in this area on Monday, I believe it was the 21st or so of the month. A young lady, unfortunately, um, took the lives of these three. And I just, out of respect for the troopers and the lives that were lost, the civilian, Officer Martin Mack, he was 33, and Braden Siska, 29, and the civilian, Mr. Reyes Oliveras, 28. So, condolences to the entire area, the families that have had to be in the midst of this very freaking heavy energy. So I put in my introduction, like, warning, because the energy that I'm feeling, part of it is, deep sadness and hurt and grief, but more so a real deep sense of indignation, of disgust to the energies that are, like, just prevailing in our communities, the energy of destruction, and hatred and mean spirited energies are coming up in my awareness, and there's indignation from spirit about it, period, point blank. And so I say warning because I'm not going to hold back. I've been working on grace and poise, and I've been doing fairly well. But there's some things for some people, for some instances, when poison and grace and making it sound good is not really applicable. Like, that's when the sorry, not sorry stuff starts to come up. But I want to hashtag this young lady, Jayana Webb. My video may be somewhat, controversial or, offensive to some. But those of us, chosen ones, like, we ain't here for nonsense. And, I ask myself, why do I keep attracting broken people? Why do I keep attracting wounded souls? And I thought about that from, the perspective of relationship and dating and such. But, I'm amidst a host of wounded souls at any given moment in time. And that's what I'm here for, to bring light and healing. People want to put their hashtag, the goddess, the empress, the queen. But who are you healing? Who are you advocating for? This young girl, Jayana Webb, we're gonna say her name with love, light, mercy, and grace. Oh my goodness, could you imagine 21 years old waking up? Oh, well, I say waking up because I've been here, done that, right? Could you imagine what she is experiencing in that moment of great tragedy, right? And I say, but by the grace of the divine plan, it would be me. It could be me. It could be thousands upon thousands and hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of us, because it is a fact that every day someone is drinking and driving. And the indignation comes because our society supports that sugar honey iced tea. During COVID-19, when the whole world was shut down and the economy, like nothing was moving, liquor stores were open 24/7. They didn't miss a beat. When COVID-19, at the beginning of the pandemic, when things opened up, very few things opened up. The liquor stores never closed. When the casinos opened up, they wouldn't serve you bread or, pretzels, a little free pretzels that they would come around with crackers, because that was too much of a risk. But they served you alcohol at cost, of course. Right. And so we have this young girl, 21 years old, having now to hold the banner, to be the freaking poster child for this tragedy. But she's got a lot of daggers coming at her. So I just want to send her love. And if you are under the sound of my voice and you come on here, just show her some love by liking this video. Show her some love. Send her some mercy. We're not condoning her actions, but by God, it could have been me. It could have been one of you listening. It could have been any one of us. I just recently did a small piece on my stint with the dark night of the soul, and how alcohol really significantly affected me adversely while I was going through that. And, I had guides telling me long before that I would have to stop drinking one day. And that day did come. But I revisit the thought of when I woke up from my DUI, not knowing what had happened, not knowing where my loved one was. This young lady needs love, light, and support. I couldn't imagine if I had woken up in that crisis situation, in that crisis unit, and having to face those types of that outcome that this young girl is now having to face. This was on her destiny. I would love for her to just have someone's the universe, if the goddesses, the mothers, if we could just send her love and mercy and say, I know, baby, I know what you're going through. You're going to be okay. This is her lot in this life. Like, we metaphysicists, chosen ones, ascending beings. We talk about, having soul contracts. Oh God, would somebody help her understand that this is a part of her soul contract? It was inevitable. She needs your light. She needs your love. She needs your shine. That's what we're here for. We're not here to sit and just supposed to know it all and see it all, but we're to take action in our voice, our love. This young lady needs. Let's say her name, Jayana Webb. She needs the strength to be the billboard for this bullshit. She didn't serve herself. The society has created victims and perpetrators alike, and we're all in the same basket. Jayana Webb, although a perpetrator, is a significant victim. And so I I want to encourage you, chosen ones, wherever you are in your territories, they're riddled with dark energy, low frequency, murder everywhere you turn. You're in that space. Open your voice, speak your words of truth, power, and love and light for the underdog. We have come. I know I have come. I attract the brokenhearted. And I say, why? I must heal. I must heal. We must heal out of our gift, out of our love, out of our empathic nature. That indignation, fire it. That grief, fire it, and you can release it. Because if you're anything like me, boy, if you don't release it, it hurts like hell. And it's not even yours, chosen one, right? Sometimes I'd be saying, why am I feeling so? It's not even ours. It's this collective stuff. It's, what's coming through our ear gate and eye gate from other people, from the toxicity of life, those that are affected by the toxins that have not purged and detoxified. They're full of toxins, and it is painful, especially when you're attached. So if I can give you any advisement in this work that we do, you gotta be detached. You gotta stay detached as much as you care and you love. Like this work, remember, it's work. You gotta detach, you gotta cleanse, you gotta disconnect, you gotta fill yourself. And most importantly, you have to release this thing. It is painful to see the suffering. I do not take any delight or gloat. Sometimes when we hear things and we see things, our first reaction is yet carnal. Oh, yeah, what the what? But then quickly, that higher self, that higher consciousness says, boop, 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 you can't stay there. There's no resolve on the third dimension. Don't keep going over it. What happened, who, where, who, how, who said, because that's not going to get us anywhere. You have to raise the vibration, and the frequency has to go all the way up to the highest levels of love that you can possibly attain to in the moment, and release this shit. Sometimes I want to be out of here. Chosen ones, just shine your light. Show love to the hard to love. Show love to the difficult to love. Know that it's not you that's got it twisted. And release yourself from the burdens of the pains that you seem to pick up from the environment, from people that we've been placed in their life, to shine that light, and when you're done, shake off the dust and keep it moving. Like I'm getting ready to do, which is I can't see sugar. Oh, it's 5:55. I'm getting ready to go see some furniture. How about that? Raise my frequency. I love you all, and I pray that you will like, share, and subscribe, and hashtag Jayana Webb, and support her on your platforms with some love and overstanding. She needs it. I needed it one day. And if I hadn't had it, what would I have done? That child, somebody's child is, in complete despair. Show her a little love, and it will come back to you tenfold. Be well, namaste.